Good morning. Quick run through the garden. As you can see, I did plant these little flower things here, so they're not coming up quite yet. I think there's a couple things maybe. The carrot beds are unruly. I've pulled some out and let people pick them. Down here, this is coming in pretty good. This is my rainbow carrots. I did kind of pluck some on this side to give them more space. It looks like I might have to do it again over here. Down here we have our cherry tomatoes. I ate one. But they're doing pretty good. They're coming up all over the bush. So I'm real happy with that. Looking good there. Just across from that we have the blueberries. This is my second year on the blueberries. And you can see I have quite a bit of blueberries on it. I am really hoping this does well. And the birds don't beat me to them all. But they're everywhere. So I'm real happy with that. The calamandine's doing well. It's got the little orangey things on them. It's got some new growth on it. Behind me we have my lemon tree, which has put on a lot of new growth this year. This is second year. I do have one lemon that hasn't changed down here. And then I have two small ones growing over here, it looks like. We'll see how that works out. Overflow for the carrots. Some more of the little cherry tomatoes. Hoping those will pop up. This is one of my little onion beds. And then down here we have my green beans. I put the cage up so you can see, so I can allow it to climb. Over in this section we've got our yellows. Let's see, our early squash, straight neck, that's coming in. Down here, you can see the coloring on the leaves. This is called a Moon and Stars watermelon. And when the watermelon grows, it's dark and it has the same yellow spots on the watermelon itself. I think I got one random one over here. I did some Florida Giants. Down here, that's the cantaloupes. And then the crimson reds and the watermelons. So those are doing pretty well. And then if you come across here, this is my poor little eggplant. It doesn't look that great, but I do have a little eggplant on there growing. Kind of cute. Let's see if it gets any bigger. And then the Heatmeister tomatoes, where it broke off and I just shoved the tomatoes in, this thing has just started to push out. I'm going to separate it into pots and get little separate pots. Nothing much going on with that eggplant. This is our yellow bell pepper. Down here we have the orange, which I have some growing. That one's started to change a little. Over here, these are the reds. The reds. And then they'll change and turn red. This poor little thing's kind of poofing out there, but that's the little, they're called, there's one that looks pretty good. Galaxy peppers. They're not hot, they're sweet, but they're doing good. And I actually noticed some blooming and blossoming on my purple bell pepper. So I'm excited to see if I get some of those this time. Then my really old bell pepper plant. Bless its little heart, it's still popping out those peppers. Got them all over the place. So this Easter Sunday, I've just been traveling. Not looking good, not looking good. Over here, let's have a regular green bell peppers. And it's got peppers coming in, like all down here. And then the poor little hurricane pepper that survived the hurricane. And then down here we have the banana peppers, which are doing okay. I did pull a lot because people gave them away. A lot of people like to put them on sandwiches, so. And then over here I'm trying to grow some sweet potato slips. That's what's left of the arugula and my collards. And then I have lines of stuff planted here. And I don't know, I think that might be some kind of, I can't even see it, it's so tiny. Some kind of, probably onions, because I do a lot of onions. There is my Brussels sprouts, and then stuff I planted alongside it. I think down here we have some zucchini and some yellow squash coming in. There's my other yellow squash plant. And then around here we have, this is my rows and rows of onions. I do cook a lot with onions, so I feel like that's important. Anything that I might use in the kitchen and we do a lot of cooking with, I try to grow. Down here we have some random beans that are coming in along with the sugar snap peas. I do have, I think, some sugar baby watermelons and cantaloupe coming up. And over here we have our cucumbers, which I think I had. I'm not sure that one got really pollinated back there, so I don't think that's gonna do it. I'm hoping this one did, but we'll see. It's still early. Replanted my potatoes because I harvested a lot of those. So I've got some new plants in there. These are some tomatoes, random potatoes that are coming up, along with some beans, because this is my little drop pit. So I'm not sure if I'll move them or leave them where they're at. Who knows? Got some more, looks like some more potatoes coming up here. You can just see along there. It's got not a whole lot going on in this bed. I did pick up a lot of room with the onions. So we'll see how that works out. I hope you guys are having a great Easter Sunday. So I need to do some work out here. I did plant some flowers along here. I want to kind of track the pollinators this direction. And then I've got some more pollinators, like flowers and that. The strawberries seem to be doing pretty good right now. They're blossoming. I do have like a little strawberry here. Little one. And then some more flowering in there. Flowering in this one here as well. So there's like 5 pots of those. So I'm hoping to get some strawberries out of that whole thing. Another onion bed. Had a lot of onion seeds, as you can tell. I'm just gonna walk down through here along the thing. I did get an old tree back here that died out. So I just kind of made a circular thing around it, and I planted some giant zinnias along with some vining morning glories and stuff like that that can climb up the tree. So I just got the cages there so our yard person doesn't mow them all down. That happened on the semicircle bed. He cut off half the corner, but I don't really have it as defined. So hopefully now that it's flowering, they'll see that and not mow it over. But I'm just cruising through here. This is just my old morning go. Everything looks fine. Checked it all out. So happy Easter. I hope everybody's enjoying their day, and happy gardening. Catch you next time.